Welcome to a new episode of our podcast dedicated to regulatory affairs and life science. Today we will talk of the new version of the MIR 7.3.1 that will ensure more safety and more efficiency in reporting medical device incidents. On the 5th of May 2025, the European Commission published the updated version of the MIR form in the version 7.3.1, used by manufacturers to report serious incidents regarding their medical devices and in vitro diagnostics. This version will replace the previous one starting from November 2025, as of which its use will be mandatory. The changes introduced in the form aim at enhancing the quality of the information provided and align the form to the most recent regulatory and technical developments. One of the most relevant novelties regards the introduction of two new separate fields, one for the date when the manufacturer became aware of the incident and the other for the date when the incident was identified as subject to mandatory reporting. This distinction allows to improve transparency in the management of the reporting timetable of reports and to highlight any delay or criticalities in the in-house process for adverse event evaluation. The new form provides for the possibility of indicating if the reported incident occurred in the framework of post-marketing surveillance structures, such as the post-market clinical follow-up or the post-market performance follow-up. This detail will help competent authorities to better contextualize the data origin and to understand if it comes from a daily clinical use or for a planned investigation. For all reports, it is now requesting a systematic use of IMDRF codes. Namely, the codes in Annexes E and F should be used for the description of the incident, while for final reports it is necessary to also include a code from Annex G. If a given component is not applicable, the form obliges to use the code G07001, thus preventing the blank fields that would make automatic data processing more difficult. Version 7.3.1 of the MIR also presents a relevant structural improvement of the PDF form. The layout was simplified for easy filling in, and a function was added allowing to export the XML file directly. This update makes the form more compatible with corporate information systems, improving efficiency and reducing the risk of transcription errors. The XSD and XSL files were also updated. These are essential tools for whoever wishes to integrate the form in their own managing software. In the field dedicated to the distribution of devices, United Kingdom and Switzerland were removed from the EEA list, while Northern Ireland was included with its own separated code XI. This change reflects the current post-Brexit regulatory context and allows the tracking of geographic dissemination of devices with higher precision. The form is still protected by password to prevent any unauthorized change. However, manufacturers can request the password for legitimate needs, such as linguistic geopositioning and corporate system integration. In order to support the transition to the new version, the European Commission has also published an updated help text document that is useful to clarify any doubts arising when filling in the form. The new version 7.3.1 of the MIR represents an important progress in the European post-marketing surveillance system. Manufacturers can comply until November 2025, but it is strongly advised to start immediately to be familiar with the new form, updating the managing system and training appropriately the staff charged with incident reporting. Thanks for listening to today's episode. If you want to listen to other podcasts, sign up for our channel, follow up on the social media, and join us for next episode.